Wait, Cameron, one more important piece of equipment. A World War II helmet, baby.
Just in case. And I'd love to explain to you why I paid $425 for this. What's going on, Fire Team? Welcome to Shift Fire, the exploration and appreciation of all things military culture. And you guys are tuned into an episode we like to call War Wallet, a segment where Israel and I compare the same piece of equipment, but from different manufacturers, more specifically at different price points, cheap to expensive, if you will. And today's episode is all about the assault pack.
So an assault pack is mid-sized backpack that you're gonna use for a day or two style mission, an EDC, if you will, everyday carry style backpack. There's a wide variety. We've got a couple of them here for you to choose from. We're gonna review them for you right now.
Let's do it. So starting out, we have a US general issue, the Mali assault pack. So the reason I picked this is because you can actually go on eBay or the internet and pick these up for fairly cheap, around $90. I think it's an excellent assault pack.
It looks pretty sturdy. It looks like it's got a lot of versatility, man.
It does. A lot of people talk about military gear like me, but I mean, I've actually used this and it does an excellent job. And some of the highlighting features is just the ability to pack this down super full, and I appreciate that. So I wanted to highlight it.
Features.
The main compartment, standard zip, right? You have a couple fast tacks just for buckling it down if it's getting too narrow. If you don't want this thing turtle shelling on your back, which I like to call it, a really tightly packed backpack that's just coming off, you can strap it down with Molly. Additionally, you can use these straps to attach things on the side like tripods. Looking inside, you have quite the amount of space inside. It also comes with this plastic back pad that I typically like to remove. It also has a foam layer just for added rigidity. A lot of people remove it just because I want this thing to mold to my back, but it comes with it just in case you want it to keep its shape when it's not in use. The only thing about the inside, and a part of the reason why I put it on the lower end, is just because there's not a lot of organizational room in here.
Right, it's just a big pocket.
It's just a giant pocket. There is no, storage space. There's no specific zippers to put smaller pieces of equipment. If you put it in here, it's a Mary Poppins purse, essentially, right? So
bag of holding.
Yeah, bag of holding. These can absolutely accommodate large size radios. You have the antenna ports up top that allow you to keep a radio internal, but feed the antenna through, as well as a PTT or a push to talk. But one thing about this pack is, my favorite at least, is the front of it. 2 Fastech buckles, as well as a zipper compartment. And you additionally have sort of an admin pouch here. You have more storage options on the front. Just like in the main compartment, it's just a black hole. How loud is the zipper?
I can suppose it.
How loud's the zipper? Pretty
loud as zippers go. That's a pretty noticeable zipper.
Pretty loud for a zipper. You can keep the front pouch unzipped and only utilize the buckles.
Nice. Hey.
That quiet.
Tactical. Where's the enemy? He's right behind you.
Zippers are super loud, especially at nighttime when you need to get things out of your assault pack. This is loud.
There's the enemy!
Keeping it open, especially for this front pouch, putting things that you know you're gonna need, you can just utilize the buckles and it turns into this sound. Additionally, you can definitely put a hydration bladder on here. Sitting right on the back, you have a little sleeve. You can either put your bladder in here, or you can go internal and route your tube through the antenna ports. If you need to ditch this bag super quickly, they have quick release buckles that come standard on all USGI stuff, that you just pull this pretty much, and the entire thing comes out like that. 90 bucks. It works. We're just gonna stuff it down and see how much space is gonna be left over, and not to mention how much it can actually accommodate. Starting out, we just have an extra top just in case you get stinky. My wet weather protection. Let's talk about food. I just have 3 backpacker meals that I'll typically use. A jet boil.
I gotta get me one of those.
Fuel source. Extra magazine, more bang bang.
Always put the ammo at the top.
Got some pistol mags just in case I have a secondary. Got some observation device, my binos, which honestly I'm gonna put up front just because I'm gonna use them. I don't wanna go dig around for them, so these will go up front. I got a knife and a multi-tool. I want them to be a little separated, so I'm gonna put them in that internal pouch. If the Lickies and Chewies ladies comes out, or I need my wallet, I'll put that too in there just in case.
Wait, Cameron, one more important piece of equipment. A World War II helmet, baby.
Just in case, put that helmet like this.
Oh.
Let's see if
Come on, baby.
fit.
Come
and
on.
Then we'll put our mags in the helmet, and we'll see if this buckles down.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
That's a lot of stuff. This is what I call a turtle shell when I see it, because when you turn sideways, it just completely looks like the shell of a turtle on him. You know, for 90 bucks, I think it's a fairly good pack, and I just wanted to highlight it just because, you know, Army issue equipment typically doesn't have the best reputation in the world, but honestly, I like this pack.
Right on, man.
Cool. So let's see what else we got.
The Rush 12 24 liter day pack from 511 Tactical. This is actually my personal one. It's tactical, but it's also good for an everyday carry backpack. Retails for about 105 bucks. I love the main compartment, zips all the way open.
That's nice.
Little internal pocket right there, maybe for a
laptop.
So you got a little bit of internal storage, some mesh pockets with zippers. Going towards the front, you got one front main pocket. Obviously you got the MOLLE kind of all around the side and the front, so you can attach extra pouches if you need to.
That pocket right there for a little bit more private stuff.
Yeah, a little more private stuff, the ones you don't want your family to. Oh God, we'll just don't look at
It's
stuff.
private stuff.
No, it's fine.
It's private stuff.
You know, I want to look like the try-hard at the airport.
Yeah, man.
Perfect.
If you want people to thank you for your service,
Yeah, exactly.
definitely use the USGI backpack or this one, and people will be like, "Are you a veteran?" Wow, thank you for your service.
Oh, how did you know?
How did you know?
Good soft padding, plastic plate right there to keep the rigidity, which is really handy. You can also
could-
take it out if you want to.
Yeah, also, you could probably put like a ballistic plate in there if you wanted some added protection.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, you could put something in there. Absolutely.
Let's
Yeah.
load this thing down and
You can
see.
load
So we got our wet weather gear.
fair amount.
Let's go about this
Tom.
methodically, right?
Methodically.
Okay.
I'm just trying to stuff
You're
it.
just stuffing. Well, you know, I want to see if you can fit everything smart. But, you know, I like you where your head's at. Here's your meal so you don't go
Food.
hungry out there.
I love that we can fit it right into the bottom there. Give me that helmet, man.
You got to get that helmet. Safety first. All right, moving on. Here's you got your multi-tool, your knife.
Multi-tool
Put it away
knife.
there.
Put that in the upper pouch right there. Organize.
Boom, boom, sustainment. So
Sure,
for
why not?
extra firepower, don't forget your secondary, man.
Secondary.
Finally, you're gonna need to see the enemy. I like putting my helmet upside down in my bag just because you can put stuff in it. Not to mention if you have like night vision, you can put the night vision in the helmet and it will protect it in your bag.
Because folks, when I go on a hike up a mountain, I'm gonna want to have that authentic World War II military gear with me.
I'll be honest, that fits much more than the last pack. Compared to the last pack, does it feel? Is there an upgrade? Is there a noticeable difference on the comfort of the straps? What do you?
I like the padding of the straps. I'm kind of used to this anyway.
Now I'm gonna throw something in the mix just because
Uh-oh.
you're talking about coming up a mountain, right, dude?
Oh.
You're gonna need some sort of water. So
Right.
do you think that pack could fit some more water in there? Because water is life.
Water is life. My 511, don't make me look bad.
It fits, look at that. I'm surprised.
I was a little sweaty, it took a little bit of work, but we made it happen.
If I was like, hey, can you grab the binos and not have an explosion? Do you think that would happen?
This opens up completely, so you can actually fold it all the way out.
Oh, so you can grab
it,
the binos
boom,
without an
binos,
explosion.
zip it back up. Rush 12 backpack from 511 Tactical, retails for about 100 bucks. A lot of options there. Good to go.
Okay, man, let's see what else we got. Strictly a day pack, but this is the Eberly Stock Bandit pack. For one day, maybe you're going for a single day hunt, you're going for a hike, or you just need a backpack to carry all your EDC. I've heard great things about this pack. Now, it's not a true assault pack just because it's only a 13, 14 liter pack at max.
You can see at a glance, it's not that
much
big.
smaller than our other packs, but there's a lot of storage space on the outside. One thing that I really liked was the fact that it has a laser cut flap on the front that folds down to where if you wanted to put some, I don't know, wet weather gear or maybe a helmet.
Maybe a World War II helmet?
Maybe a World War II helmet, you could definitely attach that through there. You have side portions for water systems. And one thing that I always look for in an assault pack is the ability to be able to open it all the way down. You have obviously a couple of different organization pouches here, and then obviously the main pouch to put if you want a Mary Poppins purse and just do a black hole type of pack.
Seeing a top pocket right here, you flip that open for smaller items.
One thing that I just noticed on this pack that I think is super cool is coming back to the actual load bearing system. So they have these almost like 3D printed mesh that I've seen on a couple products like the ice vent that keeps the padding and it allows airflow. So you're not gonna get super sweaty using this, and it keeps it off your back as well as provides extra padding.
Yeah.
I noticed that there's an adjustment here. So if you have a different size back, you can probably adjust this up and down.
Up and down,
and then basically re-put it to fit your body. So I think that's great for a pack just because everyone's different, right? The ability to shape the backpack to fit your body, I think is well worth the money.
Yeah, Eberly stock, the Bandit goes for about 150 bucks.
Just because it's a smaller pack, let's not just stuff everything in here. Let's actually try to figure it out. I would love for it to fit everything. I'm gonna roll my wet weather gear up tight.
Wound up tight.
What else do I got here? I could probably fit my compass there too.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna put my extra top right there in the middle. This is gonna be a tight fit. Okay, so try to put my jet boil right on top. So breakfast and lunch right there. Let's start zipping this bad boy back up. Don't want to sacrifice my ability to observe. If I'm a hunter, I need to see my prey. Okay.
We still got plenty of room. We got this top administrative pouch.
I forgot my, how am I supposed to heat my food without my jet boil?
What, what are you, some sort of civilian? You want hot food?
I don't think the sides are ever good.
I think we can get that first one in there.
The first one and try that.
Yeah, we got it, baby. Oh man, we got to get that helmet on.
We got to try to get this helmet in there.
Not very tactical, not very stealthy, but it's in there.
Stealthy.
Not really specifically meant for tactical, more so for the civilian side, but it looks like it's actually holding a lot.
I'm surprised we were able to fit most of this in there. I'm very surprised. So for a 13-liter pack, we were able to put a hell of a lot of stuff in here, and it feels pretty good with that padding on my back. It doesn't feel like it's rubbing or anything, just obviously the way we pack this with the helmet is it wants to pull me back.
Right.
I'm shocked that we were able to fit this much stuff in a day pack.
Yeah, I like it.
So feels solid. You can do a lot with this pack. I think it's an excellent option if you're in the market for a day pack or you're just looking to everyday carry a pack and not look like, you know, a military Chad. Very happy with the way this pack performed. You also had stuff on the outside, so if you want to add more, you have carabiner options as well.
Nice.
Let's move on to our expensive assault pack. All right, we've made it to the expensive assault pack, the Mystery Ranch 3-day BVS assault pack. This is actually my personal assault pack that I chose, and I'd love to explain to you why I paid $425 for this. So one of my favorite features is going to be the 3-zipper configuration. So all you have to do is really, to open the top, you just yank it open. And just like we like to see, we want to be able to get
access
to the bottom.
All of it, yeah.
So looking inside the pack, you obviously have a lot of organizational sleeves here, from mesh to just fabric retention.
You even got some Molly in here.
Absolutely, and this is why I bought the pack, for this exact Molly placard. So unfortunately, $425 will just get you the pack as you see, but I wanted a radio. Mystery Ranch also makes a radio retention thing for around $50 that mollies to this and holds a radio right up on your back. And basically the antenna can be routed through this zipper right here, which gives you access to the inside. This is a 30-liter pack, so the biggest pack we've seen so far, and I've been able to load this thing down. You actually have solid molly on the side, so if you want to add, you know, general purpose pouches or some more real estate on here, you absolutely have the ability to do so. The sides accommodate Nalgene's, they accommodate tripods. I've actually attached the spotting scope to the side of this. You have a high-density polyethylene pad inside that gives it rigidity but also makes it flexible to conform to your back. Let's start with my wet weather gear, which I like to put in the hydration powder, the hydration bladder sleeves here.
I usually don't think about it. When you're packing it, if it's soft and I don't need it,
you just shove it
I'm gonna shove it down to the very bottom.
I'm gonna put my top on the other side, feed my food. Just gonna put that at the bottom there. Got my 3 meals to sustain me for like a day and a half. Got all these magazines. Cool, we're just, honestly, we'll use these side pouches.
There you go.
We'll do our secondary on the other side. Binos, I'm just gonna put in the main compartment just because they're easy to get to. Let's zip this sucker up.
We got plenty of room.
Oh yeah, you have so much room still. Now just using the top for my administrative stuff, we'll just put this helmet
Flop.
right on top.
All right, it's all zipped up.
That, now my waters.
Bam.
Everything's in there. I usually don't use a chest strap, but it's there if you want it.
I mean, your chest is just so massive. I mean, you wouldn't want to restrict yourself.
No, but it feels great. The only downside about the Mystery Ranches is the fabric they use on their straps and the back. It's super sticky, but everything fits in here like a glove. I have no complaints about this. It's, you know, thinking about the price tag, now I know why. Mystery Ranch, great, I love it.
Let's bring everything out, folks.
Which one do you think is the best bang for your buck, Izzy?
Honestly, bang for the buck, I'm gonna go with the Eberly stock. I will use this backpack in the future. I know I can fit a lot into it. It's very small, streamlined frame. I'm thinking practical civilian applications. Not gonna carry ammo or gear or anything like that. Gonna go out for a hike, I'm gonna use the Eberly stock.
I'm in complete agreement, man. I mean, the Mr. Ranch, although, you know, has all these accessories and all these features about it, like I already convinced myself to pay this much money for this because it's a military pack, but I'm gonna go with the Eberly stock for everyday use. Now, that being said, there's a lot of packs that are out there, especially just pure assault packs, like for example, the Eagle Industries Yote pack.
Yes.
That's an excellent pack. There's a lot of packs that are fantastic. These are just quick, down and dirty packs that we believe are worth mentioning, but pick a pack that matches your mission set.
Folks, that's it for this episode of War Wallet. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of this episode and other assault packs that we might be able to review in future episodes. Subscribe, notification bell, like, share, go.
Which gives you access to the inside. How loud is the zipper?
Where's the enemy? He's right behind you.
It wants to pull me back.
Right. There's the enemy.